Have you ever had a woman say something to you so slick and so bad that it actually like made your stomach drop? And it's like you laughed it off, just to keep her around. But here's the actual truth, man. What you ignored, what you thought you ignored was harmless, often yet the woman just being the woman. And I want you guys to know sometimes women say a lot of slick things to you, not because they want to be slick. They say a lot of slick things to you to kind of see what kind of man you are. And today we're going to break down the 5 phrases that look innocent on the front end, but actually are power plays, and how a man doesn't flinch, fold, or beg when a woman starts to say some crazy things like that. Gentlemen, you own the square, who you are and what you are. And we want to make sure when you're moving this way, everything works out for you. And at the end of the day, man, disrespect, a woman disrespecting you is something that will never, ever be tolerated. First one, she would say, come on, man, don't be so dramatic. Translation, guys, when she says that, okay? I'll belittle your feelings, and you know what? I'll blame you. I'll belittle your feelings, and I will flip the goddamn script on your punk ass, okay? And the thing is that the scene is, and with some of you guys out there, is like you point something out, and it will probably upset her, and she's going to sit around and say that you crossed the line and everything like that. And instead of owning what she's doing, sometimes she will smirk and everything like that and look at you like you're the one that has the problem. Now, this is where a lot of guys fold in this moment, because they feel like if I get her mad or angry or upset, that she's going to be mad at me. So what they do is they actually apologize to the woman because they want to actually get back into it, what they think is her good graces. And it doesn't work that way. You know, the best thing to do is, as a man, you got to take a step back, and you don't overreact, and you don't respond when the line gets crossed. Because listen, don't ever confuse my standards with drama. And this is why it is going to actually change the game up for a lot of you guys, because what it does is going to reframe her deflection as a real problem. It's going to reclaim the control back to you and focus her at the end of the day to confront the disrespect within your voice. And you don't even have to raise your voice. Second thing a woman is going to do, saying if you're not doing anything wrong, why can't I check your phone? What? Yes, guys. There are going to be times a woman's going to want to get in your business and see who you're talking to. Translation on this one is, let me invade your privacy under the mask of this fake thing called love. Man, let me tell you something, guys. The moment she grabs your phone or anything like that, eyebrows raised and all that, and maybe she's kind of chuckling, half laughing and everything like that, maybe she's dead serious, it doesn't matter. But this is why guys mess up. A lot of guys will usually at this point go ahead and give her the phone and try to provide with her proof of their loyalty, thinking that this transparency I give this woman is going to equal the trust that we have. But this is a weakness to a man. And let me tell you something, man. Don't ever touch my phone. This is my phone. I don't ask for your stuff. Don't ever touch my phone. And this isn't a problem of surveillance. If you need to check my phone or anything, you and I have bigger problems and everything. Because the reason why that works so well is that it draws a very, very hard line between the love that one will have and actually control. And it exposes insecurity without confrontation. But it also teaches her that there is no trust between us. So actually, there is no trust between us. So for those reasons alone, I'm just going to have to go ahead and get rid of you and get you out of my life. Number 3, maybe we should take a break. Oh my God, gentlemen, they're going to do this all the time. This is one of the great control mechanisms, meaning the translation of this one, I want you in limbo while I explore other options and other men and all this other stuff. And what will happen is that You would then bring up boundaries. Maybe you question her contact with other guys. Maybe you're not having a real conversation with her. And then what she does, she just tosses that out to you like a grenade, man. And a lot of guys are going to panic at this moment. And what's going to happen is they're going to start to beg. They're going to start to bargain. They're going to start to promise to do better while they are just feeling really insecure. Now, as a man, one thought, one mind, one way. When a woman says that to a real man, we lean back, man. Listen, if you are unsure of yourself, and you know what? Take all the space you need. Hey, guys, if you want the space, there's the door, baby. Take all the space you need. I'm not worried about that. Because guess what? That is going to do a great thing. It is going to actually remove all the negotiation that the average guy is going to have to do. You're going to really clip her wings, and it teaches her that you're not a placeholder. And guess what? If you need to find somebody else, but you're not going to have me. Let's move to guys. Number 4. Man, sometimes y'all gonna get in an argument, or sometimes she's gonna get mad at you, and she gonna throw this one at you. You should feel lucky I even gave you a chance. What? But it's cool, guys. So y'all don't understand this. Y'all don't understand. I know I just get adamant with this. It just blows my mind. Her translation in all this is saying that you're beneath me, and you have to prove to me that you're worthy of me. And here's the thing, guys. Maybe you have succeeded at something and you're trying to share it with her, or something's going on with the two of you. Hold on, I want to hit these people. She gets mad or jealous or something like that. And instead of celebrating, she drops a little jab at you, a little Mike Tyson jab at you. And what happens for a lot of guys out there, they internalize it the wrong way. They feel like at the end of the day, they need to start doing more. They need to start providing. They need to start pleasing. And you know what, as a man, I am never, ever going to accept that level of disrespect. That's not happening, okay? I'm going to look her dead in her eyes, okay? I know I bring value wherever I go, so please don't get it twisted, okay? That's not what this is about. But the beautiful thing about when a woman starts to say things like this to you, this is why, you know what, this is not working out. It's cool. You know what? You're absolutely right. You know what? It's not you, it's me. You know what I mean? All right. It's not you, it's me. And the reason why it works is it flips the script and everything, man. Instead of arguing with her, man, we exit the emotional traps. She is not going to recognize my worth, or she's going to watch me walk right out that door, gentlemen. Remember that. And last but not least, number 5. I don't have to explain myself to you. And you're right. You don't have to explain yourself to me. Gentlemen, this is deep. Because guess what? I want your commitment without giving accountability. She is saying that to you without trying to say it at all. And what happens is, for a lot of women out there to use the control mechanism of their sexuality, they're going to go silent all night, okay? They're going to go silent, and they're not going to want to have contact with you. They're going to be dismissive. Hold on, across the way. They're going to be dismissive and everything. They're going to move and try to make a power play and act like nothing's wrong and nothing ever happened. And then what's going to happen is she's doing this to snap you back in line. And where a lot of guys go wrong is this is where a lot of guys begin to doubt themselves or feel guilty for asking something. And what happens is we do not play any kind of detective in our own relationships, okay? The thing at the end of the day is I don't need a full report from you, okay? I don't need anything from you at all. If you do not like the situation, then there's the door. And see, what happens is I'm going to cut out the gaslighting and everything like that. And gentlemen, this is not about control. This is all about clarity. And if she cannot meet me halfway, then I am going to roll out. So guys, let's look at this at the end of the day, okay? Because at the end of the day, you don't get angry, you don't get mad, you don't get upset, and you don't beg. Listen, or even explain yourself at the end of the day. You are going to set the tone. That's who you are. One thought, one mind, one way. And it's going to make your standard known versus unknown, and realize that she cannot control the board. You control the board, you control the game. And if you can control the board and control the game, everything's going to work out in your favor. And the thing that I want all you young men to remember is respect isn't earned in silence, okay? It's a demand in who you are. So just remember, when you say something to her, say it one time. And if she wants to raise her voice and show disrespect and all this other stuff, then you let her go. See, we've got to stop playing games with women, and we've got to start stepping into who we are, one thought, one mind, one way, and realize we are the kings and the emperors at the end of the day. So I ask all you guys to go ahead and check out the next video you see right here. There's 2 videos you can choose to watch. Go ahead and check those ones out, guys, so you can soak up this game the right way, guys. The more you can soak up this game the right way, everything's going to change for you guys. This is where your life is about to begin at these points right here. Soak it up. Get back with your boy. We'll definitely talk to you guys later. Peace.